Welcome back to Attilla Total War. It's the Hun invasion, and we're on video. Last one was 33, I think, so this one will be 35. I've done a turn end since the last video. I thought, do I really want to let them sit through a turn end? I just moved everybody as close as I could, all the spies and everything, to this last vestige of power for the Burgundians. In this turn, I've hit him with the only agent that could get anywhere near and assassinated his general, and then I've laid siege and brought any troops up that I can get anywhere near. I know I'm suffering 159 up there. I'm still okay for food, so I'm not too worried about it. So I've just decided to go for him because I want to completely wipe him out if I can. So there's the situation. You remember where things were before. The world's kind of over here. He had some successful agent actions against me. He particularly hit a unit very badly as well, and all kinds of issues. But anyway, we've managed to get close enough, and he's kept his army in there from what I can see. I just hope another army isn't going to appear somewhere else. I don't see why it should. I've killed his only general, so I can't see how he can do anything else. Maybe I could just sit there and wait to see if he comes out to get me, but that's not really my style, is it? In fact, I don't know why this is all orange. Resting, fortified. What do you mean fortified? I thought they were... Oh, I see. Aha! He's in a fort there. Ah. Well, I'm laying siege to the building. Maybe I could attack him as well then. I hadn't picked that one up. I just killed his general. As you can see. Oh, he's still got movement left, but he's the one that's besieging. What about him? He hasn't got any movement left. He's got only a little and can't reach. He could probably do it, but I'd have to bring him out of yurts. Don't really want to do that. I don't think we've got any choice really. So I'm going to attack this place. He's going to come on from a flank somewhere, presumably, and we'll see what happens. So, okay, I'll bring you back in when the battle starts, and I've got myself into some kind of a position. I've got 4 armies all involved in this, so it's going to be a biggie. In fact, can I start it off?
Yes.
No. Ah, never mind. Yes. No. That's the word we're looking for. He's the one, I think, who's besieging. Let's go and have a look. Just to check we have got all 4. Yeah, look at that. All 4 armies. We're going to have some problems here with food, you know, because we're all camped in the same place, or we're all around the same place. Look at the advantage that gives to me. Massive, massive advantage. But to begin with, I'm only going to have 2 catapults on the field. I want to bring everything up. I want all of these catapults. How many am I going to have? I bet I've got about 10, have I? There's 2 there. There's 4 there, making 6. There's none there. 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10. Wow. Some of them have suffered. He'll probably be down to only 2, won't he? 2 catapults. But we'll see where we go. I can keep out the lesser units, I think. I don't think they need to be in the middle of the action. But I've got over 1,000 men. He's got 5, 6, 7, 800 men. We're pretty close in terms of the number of men, but I bet you these are levies. Well, Germanic hunters and Germanic levy. Germanic warband. They're not brilliant, you know. And these are just literally levy. Oh boy. He really has struggled to get any kind of an army together to match me, hasn't he? So loads and loads of spearmen that are just going to be, I think, pretty damn useless. We just need to go and hit them, don't we, really, those guys? So, right, okay, let's get in there, and I'll bring you back in when the battle starts. Well, hey, this could be the end of the Burgundians. Great stuff. Well, it hasn't made this very easy for me. There's one crossing point here over the river, which is near where my reinforcements come on, so that's fine. If I start over the other side, I divide my army in 2. Can you see on the little map on the top right there? The town's in the middle, of course, or the fortified area. Over at, say, what would it be, around about 2 o'clock in terms of a clock, you can see that yellow ring where my existing forces are. They're the ones that are already on. Way over to the left of the screen, so you're looking at around about, what, 10 o'clock on the clock? Do you know, I just realised a lot of people don't even use those kind of analogue clocks anymore, do they? So, okay, let's do it another way. Northeast of the town, it's probably north-northeast, is my existing army. And then if you go over to the west, probably west-northwest. Certainly northwestish anyway, but I'd say west-northwest. So here's the triangle. That's where my reinforcements are going to come on. I can't see any other triangles, so I have to assume all my reinforcements are going to come on there. I sincerely hope so. I suspect his army are going to come on to the south of the town and to the east of the river. In other words, they'll be able to access the town directly, which is not really very good for me, is it? I might get lucky. He might start on my side of the river, so in the south. but to the west of the river. So we'll see. But anyway, I need to have all my troops together, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. I just wanted to show you the sort of overall strategic situation before I started moving all my troops, and then my reinforcements come on, and I build up this absolutely vast, wonderful army. Back in a second, folks. Okay, interesting development. I thought you might be interested in. Interested? Well, you know what I mean. Directly to the south of me, coming on from the west, like my armies are as well, are his reinforcements. Look at them down here. Can you see? If you look on the top right map, you'll see where that sort of like little white thing is moving around. Can I sort of, that white scope thing? Yeah. Well, that's where he is. And of course, my reinforcements came on here with my other forces joining them, of course. So I've now got a situation where he's there. Yeah. And he can get across the river up there in front of where I can cross the river, but I suspect there's another crossing. I don't think he's going to go for a crossing. I think he's simply going to go for me. I saw something then. It goes blue. It's like a light blue blob that you get that tells you there's another crossing point. Oh, I thought I saw it then. Anyway, I think there's another one, but I think this is academic anyway. I'm sure there's another one along there. It's just that I don't really see any point in him going over there. He's just going to attack me. He's bound to. This is the crossing point that I'd found, I think. Oops, is it that one? Not this one. Yeah, I think that's the one I intended to go over. That's the one that he's going to have to send his troops over, I think. You see the archers are coming over now? Tempting, isn't it, to just go and charge those with some infantry. In fact, it's sorely tempting. It really is very tempting to send troops after there. I don't think he's got any decent troops in there. I think he just have 5 units. 3 of them are there. I can't see any others, but then they'd be slightly off the radar, and I'm sure he will have some cavalry in there as well. So it's not going to be as easy as perhaps we might think. I do have to get all my catapults in place. It's not showing me them at the moment, and I wonder if it's because I've got the maximum number of people on here that I can have. So I've only got 2 lots of catapults. How many have I got on here? Maybe there's more to come on. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I've got 27. That's an odd amount, isn't it? So you'd expect more than that to come on. So there will be, I suspect, some more. In fact, there's some approaching here. I don't even know what those are. So, you know the drill. It's going to be to send archers down to here to shoot him to bits along here, particularly shoot all those spearmen, all those levy men, whatever they are, and then charge the rest. It's tempting to send a whole army down there and just take them out right away now. That might be on the cards, but I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be a case of just taking them out with archery fire. Then it will be a case of charging his others that have come from the town. But anyway, at the moment, nothing to show. It's just that I've just started it, and wow, that's what happened. So I just thought I'd show you. Okay, back again in a second, folks. Okay, action started, so just paused it while I got it going again. Let's show you what's going on. I've got all my melee, my sort of missile arm troops, by the way, around here. He kept disappearing. If I targeted a unit, he'd vanish again and vanish again. You know, usual kind of rubbish that he does. It's so annoying, it really is. It's a kind of gamesmanship thing I just don't like. Anyway, he's squashed up there against the river, so we're just going to hit him with everything we can. These seem to be firing at somebody, so do I care? Let them fire, because he's coming out to get me anyway, so let's take him out. I don't know. I mean, how many's he got in these here now? We can't even see, can we? 23 out of 56, it says. He's got to appear again soon. He's going that way. Can't be too far away. We'll just take him out. We've got on regular shooting. Could probably do with going on heavy shooting, to be honest. Maybe that's best, actually. Let's go for that. Whistling shot, heavy shot. Let's do some heavy shot. See if we can take him out. I was trying to take his archers out earlier, or his missile troops anyway. I thought that might help. Okay, well, maybe then we should shoot at you then. Rather than those routing troops, that would be better, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's get a good few shots at you, take you out of it. Is he coming over the river yet with these? No, he isn't. I've got all my melee troops, by the way, all my missile horse ready to sort those out, so that should be good. I didn't really want anybody to be getting out of here. I suspect he might be getting some out. 12 in that unit. Okay, maybe we should take those then. Looks like these are not happy either. Don't know why. What's wrong with them? But anyway, well, I do really. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to go chasing people willy-nilly. Let's just shoot at people. That'd be nice. Right. Okay. Well, maybe I should take some of these out then to chase those. I didn't want to. Oh no, we'll send these. How about him? No, he's a general. Perhaps not. How about him? Yeah, he's okay. Can he chase somebody running away? I think so. What about that 12 there? Yeah, we'll take those out, hey? Right, okay. Now, these guys, again, just keep... I don't know. Just keep shooting, guys. You're doing a good job. Now, anybody else who's spare, who's not part of a group anywhere? You're not part of a group, are you? Yeah, you can be spared then. So we'll have you against perhaps those guys. We just need to chase them off, really. Just make sure no big units in particular get out of there. I don't want to be fighting them again, that's the thing. Ah, he's now bringing across those other troops. It's interesting. We must have got to the river area. Right, okay. Well, if he's done that, it means we're ready to charge him with our main force then, I think. Right, okay. We should be polishing people off up there. Are we doing it there? Let's polish him off. Come on. Take him out. Right, okay. And then these guys... don't know. Come on, archers. Yeah, we're ready for you. Oh boy, are we ready for you. Big style. You're going down, boy. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, anybody else need mopping up? No, you're still okay. You're still okay. I think we'll have you out of there. Don't quite want you there, don't think. No. No, come on. Go get him. That's it. Okay, good. Yeah, the archers can deal with everybody else. I think, actually, I am going to have to pause this. Because him there, I don't want him firing anymore. It's just going to end up possibly catching my own troops, and that isn't good. Right, okay. Right. These guys, having seen off that cavalry... Now, here's where we have the problem again. I'll get him to go against the light bows, but we've now got loads and loads of infantry and cavalry that might get away, and we really just don't want that to happen. It just doesn't make any sense for that to happen. So I need to send these troops that aren't in any kind of groups to go chasing them, and you can only do that by pausing. Otherwise you end up, I don't know, you end up in a mess anyway. So okay, this one, yep, we'll have him after those guys. Right, okay, well now we've got those covered, I think we're back into the game again. Right, now, okay you guys, you come back. Yeah, I just want you shooting at people, that's all I want you to do. Dead simple. Right, you, take him out. Right, okay, and you bow guys, yeah, you keep up all the good work shooting people, that's excellent. Right, now you guys seem to be struggling a bit, I don't know why, what you've hit that's making you unhappy. But let's go take these out, shall we? I'm not sure if it's Bowman or something that's doing it. 4 out of 56 and 5. I don't think they're going to come back, are they? So we should be alright there. Right, okay. Why haven't we completely destroyed everybody over here yet? I think maybe that's the problem. We might actually now be shooting at our own guys. I'm going to take these away. It's too much of a risk. Right, okay, have we got everybody now? Is everybody covered? No. No. I might be able to retreat some people from the field for good strategic reasons. Something happened then, I don't know what it was. Oh, was it victory or something? Praise the gods. Oh, the victory's moments away, but it's not here yet. Okay, do I want to take those out? I think I do, you know. Now this is where you risk things, because you get a little bit too close to the towers. But I think it's going to have to be done. Now these guys, I think the general can take these out now. Yeah, a couple of lancers taking those. These have taken everybody out over here, so we're okay. My ballistas or catapults or whatever they're called are not firing anymore, so we should be okay there. I don't know, it didn't look too bad in terms of casualties. I don't know if we incurred any at all, really, to be honest. I just want to make sure nobody gets off, and there's bound to be somebody that escapes, isn't there? That's always the miserable part of this, and somebody gets away. Not that I just want to kill it, well I do really. Yeah. Yeah, I nearly got slightly civilised then. How can you be civilised playing as the Huns? No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Right, okay, we're nearly taking these. 3 and 4. I don't think... How many's he got left now? Allied men... Enemy man count, 0 out of 812. 0? Right, okay, so routers don't count on the numbers, I presume. 1,029 out of 1,041. Wow, that's 1,039, 40, 40, that's 12 men. I've lost 12 men in that battle. That's just, that is just gobsmacking, isn't it? 12, how do you lose 12 men in a major battle like that? Now what's going on? There's nobody escaping. There's nobody else around. So why is that battle not completely now over? Don't get it. What's happening here? Is this somebody over here? Ah! There it was. There you go. It's just that one unit, isn't there? What are they? 2 out of 56 axemen. Okay. Blimey, is that the general or something? It is. Oktar. Okay. No, I don't think I'll save the replay. End battle. Well, it's only 15.5 minutes, and I hope that means it's the end of the Burgundians. They had 3 remaining. I don't believe that. Anyway, I don't think he's going to come back on with only 3, is he? 1,221 deployed, losses 12. I was right, losses 12. Wow. It doesn't show me, does it, how many... yeah, how many people, how many prisoners are... excuse me, how many prisoners I can take. Anyway, that's taking a while. So, oh, it's his cavalry that disappeared. Those 5. Damn, they're so hard to get rid of, aren't they? Well, I think I'm going to have to take that on the chin. You see, even if 12 come from one unit, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't, because you know, 12, unless it's a unit that was so bad anyway that only had 7 in it. Well, I can't have 7 in it, but you know what I'm saying, don't you? Then we should be okay. When attacking an enemy with superior missile troops, get into melee combat as quickly as possible. Well, that's okay, except that spearmen somehow seem to be able to hide underground until you attack the missile troops. And then magically they appear like something out of a 1970s Jason and the Argonauts movie, like somebody just thrown a load of skeletal bones down on the ground and they just suddenly jumped up with spears. Crazy, isn't it? How do you hide, in reality, how do you hide spearmen in open terrain in the way that this game does? That's just, it's bonkers, that, isn't it? I mean, that just has to be gamesmanship. It really does. It just has to be, okay, you think you're clever, I'm going to invent troops wherever I want them. Now, I don't think even Marlborough know how to behave towards those kind of troops, or those kind of generals, or that kind of elusive computer program. Right, are we nearly there? I think we're nearly there. Come on. The only reason why I'm stopped talking is I'm thinking we're going to get onto the main map now. I just want to see how many casualties I'm going to get. Not casualties, how many prisoners I'm going to be able to take, i.e. those that aren't really casualties, those that become prisoners that I can make into warriors. Right, okay, so that's the garrison gone. Let's just get this out of the way. And it's not showing me any of the enemy troops. I lost 12, yeah, I know, I like saying that. Captured 146! What? This is just awesome, isn't it? It's just made up for any movement without being in yurts or moving through winter or whatever. That is just awesome, isn't it? What a victory. Anyway, okay, let's just see if it wipes out the Burgundians, because that's what this is all about. Now, somebody said to me, excuse me, he said, you're better off sacking a place first and then raising it. Well, I agree. Saltar, I think it was. I tried to respond to it, but I was on my mobile phone this morning. I'm not sure if the message got through or not. Saltar's been brilliant. He said, okay, if you're listening, Saltar, you've been brilliant. Such amazing comments for so long. Really good stuff. But and I agree. I do agree entirely. The only thing is, I just feel as though this is the end of the Burgundians. You know, and if I sack them, then what's going to happen? They're going to produce a new general? Where's he going to go? Is he going to move away? Am I not going to be able to attack him next turn or anything? I mean, I just don't know what's going to happen. So I just feel as though I'm better off just raising the place to the ground. And okay, I'm going to lose about 1,000. Yep, and it's not good. But, you know, we get rid of the Burgundians, don't we? I could probably sack him and then make him a tributary state as well. Well, in fact, I can there. Subjugate. But what is the point in that? I did that already with the Burgundians, didn't I? And what do? They come back and bite me. Depending on your cultural background, the conquered faction will become either a satrapy or a client state of yours. All captives are enslaved. Well, fair enough, but No, I'm not going to do it. I don't make any money out of it, and you just stab me in the back. So no, you can go. We're raising you to the ground because this is your ultimate punishment. Faction destroyed! Wow, excellent. I really wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that army that was created in the town to move out of the town and go recruiting troops elsewhere, and then become nomadic when I took the town. That is the best result I could have hoped for, even though I'm losing 226 next turn. But I gained 470 something, didn't I? And lots of recruits, so I don't think I can complain about that. What I do need to do, though, is see if I can put any of these into yurts. And I suspect I can't. But that's what you get for wiping out one particular... Hey? Where are the others? Come on, I know there's another army in there somewhere. I've looked at this. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, you see, I can only put one in yurts. So we've still got good food though, 164. One army in yurts. Has to be good. And only 20 minutes, roughly, of video time. I didn't do the timing properly, to be quite frank. So, right. Do you know, I'm a bit, actually, what's the word? A bit of an anticlimax. Because, I mean, it's great to see them all burn like that. It's, well, the whole place burn. It's great to see the fact that we've taken the place. But I was, I don't know. I think I expected it to be harder than that, to take them. Hang on, is he the one that's gained points, or am I looking at the wrong one? He hasn't gained points. He has. Or is it just, I think, is that the army or the general? That's the army, isn't it? Okay, well, what are we going for here? Missile attack rate plus 20. I like that one. The next one was, the first one was 10. I don't know, I've got these catapults in that army, but not much else. I don't know what those are now, because I can't see. No, it's not a good missile army, that one, is it? But it doesn't mean it can't be in the future. And catapults are good. Integrity, raiding income. I never use raiding, but I'm going to have to in the future. Recruitment costs -6 for foreign levy units. Recruitment costs -12 for... I don't really do much of that. Okay, unit experience for melee units, very good. Morale plus... I don't need good morale, just great generals. Battle movement speed +3 for cavalry units. And then +6. I like that one. I do like that one, I have to admit. I think I was going for something down here, as I remember when I was playing it some time ago. +2 for all missile cavalry. I think that's the one I'm going for, you know. I think that's it. Well, let's go for that. Unit experience. And then this. Yeah. Okay. +2 ammunition for missile... Oh, I've done it again. I haven't got any missile cavalry in this army. Oh, what a fool. I could undo it. Do I undo it, or do I go and go for something else? What do I do? To be quite frank, there's nothing else really that I want. Integrity, enemy morale, integrity, army recruitment. I don't want the enemy morale to go down. I don't want them running off before I get to them. I want to destroy them all in the field. Integrity, army recruitment capacity +2. I tell you what, that's a nice one to have, isn't it? Army recruitment capacity yeah, but to get it I've got to get all of these and get those. I tell you what, I'm going to stick with that one because it leads to this one, doesn't it? Then I'll come down here and come down there. Yep, okay. Now then, there's another one. This one. Come on, let's see if it's a general. It's not a general, it's the army again. Now these have got missile troops. So, oh blimey, they haven't got much, have they? What's this? Missile attack rate 10. I can make it 20. That's good. I'm going to murder people, aren't we, with an attack rate like that? Got to do it. And that's what battle movements for. I think it's this one. I think we'll go for that. Battle speed and that one as well. Attack rate. Just think about how good these archers are going to be now. They're moving 3% faster, and their missile rate is increased by, I don't know, 10% or something. I don't know, but it's got to be good, isn't it? Missile damage 200 it says on there for these guys now. Now whether... Oh, that's catapults. These guys, Hunnic archers, speed 100. I don't know what they'd have been before, but I can look at an equivalent army and find out. Missile damage 50. Ammunition, does it say reload rate or anything on there? It doesn't, does it? I know I can look at the other one. High ammunition, good range. Melee damage, charge bonus, melee defense armor. So speed is 100. I'll check that one out. Speed 100, missile damage 50. Okay, 100, 50 and 31. Let's go and have a look at some in another army then. Yeah. Nope, same army.
For battle.
Actually, different types of cavalry.
Ready for battle.
Is it these I was looking at? Yeah, 150 and 51. Hunnic horse archers.
Go out,
Right.
be brave. How can I help?
Hunnic horse archers. 109, 50 and 30. Ah. Well, isn't that interesting? So they're even faster. I'm going to look at another army.
Yes.
Since I've got more video time than I expected to have. Hunnic horse archers. Yep. Yeah, now then. 150 and 29. Not quite so good. Ah, but they're chevrons. 150. No, it's the same thing. Nah, I don't know. These
God be praised.
150 and 31. So, okay, makes a difference, doesn't it? So I'm not going to sniff at it because a 3% increase in something like what is it? That like the ammunition is well, a 10%. Sorry. Oh, hang on. 10% would be 3, so a third of that. It's about 1, isn't it? Yeah, so gained ammunition by another 1, haven't I? So it's all got to be good. Anyway, I make that around about 25 minutes. We've wiped out the Burgundians, which was the overall intention. I need to look at what I can spend money on, bearing in mind I'm going to lose 421 next turn. But thank you for watching, folks.